Hi everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with a quick appraisal compliance refresher part 1. This is part 1 of a 3-part video series. Now just a quick reminder before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of Fannie Mae guidelines. Also, this video was created on April 3rd, 2017, and the information contained in this video is subject to change without notice. In October of 2010, Fannie Mae came out with an announcement that in conjunction with the Federal Housing Finance Agency, Freddie Mac, and other key industry partners, that they intended to replace the Home Valuation Code of Conduct, the HVCC. So Fannie Mae came out with the appraiser independence requirements, which were improvements and clarifications based upon the HVCC. Now, the spirit behind this change was to provide additional protections for mortgage investors, home buyers, and for the housing market. So let's take a look at the first part of the requirements, which is appraisal compliance for lenders. So lenders have several responsibilities. Lenders' responsibilities include to adopt written policies and procedures which implement the appraiser independence requirements, including appraiser independence safeguards, adequate training for lender staff, disciplinary rules for staff for not following the guidelines, and policies, written policies for third-party partners. Now let's look at the appraiser independence safeguards. When a lender uses an appraiser, it must be licensed or certified by the state where the property is located. And no one may influence or attempt to influence the development, reporting, result, or review of an appraisal through coercion, extortion, collusion, compensation, inducement, intimidation, bribery, or any other manner, including but not limited to. So certainly what they're really trying to say here is that no one involved in the loan transaction may influence or attempt to influence an appraiser to get a specific value. But let's look at this deeper. So a lender or anyone involved in the process or who is affiliated with someone in the process cannot threaten to withhold timely payment for the appraisal report or for future business. They may not threaten to or actually demote or terminate the appraiser, promising of future business promotions or increased compensation to the appraiser, conditioning the order of payment or an appraisal on a certain opinion, conclusion, or value to be reached, or requests an appraiser to provide an estimated or predetermined desired valuation on an appraisal report prior to the completion of the report. Next, requesting that an appraiser provide estimate values of comparable sale at any time prior to the appraiser completion of the report is prohibited. Also, providing the appraiser with an anticipated, estimated, encouraged, or desired value for the property, except for the sales contract, is prohibited. So, a lender cannot call up an appraiser and say, hey, this is the value that we're looking for, or this is the value that we're trying to get. That is completely prohibited. Also, providing stock, financial benefits, or other non-financial benefits to an appraiser or an appraisal company. Next, what's prohibited is removing an appraiser from a list of qualified appraisers or adding an appraiser to an exclusionary list of disapproved appraisers in connection with influencing or attempting to influence, or any other act or practice that implies or attempts to impair appraiser's independence, objectivity, or impartiality, or violates laws and regulations. To sum it up very simply, the appraiser must be fully independent from the mortgage lender and anyone involved in the mortgage transaction when they are completing their appraisal report to stay in compliance with Fannie Mae and HVCC guidelines. All right, everyone, that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org and look for their weekly mortgage and video tips designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, processors, loan officers, closers, and post-closers. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.